There are some rivers where time passes by in a slow way in order to date the history. Halfeti starts with the wisest of rivers, Euphrates. Its stones, soil, birds are always some of Euphrates. After the water has risen up in a lost time, in a lost town, under the water thereafter. On earth the roses blossom dark red, only in Halfeti have more of a sorrowful tone. Halfeti was called Shittimrad in the sovereignty of the Assyrians. While Romans were ruling it, Halfeti was given the name Urima. Byzantines gave the name Romian Koila to the town previously called Kalatul Rum by the Arabs. Halfeti, which was called Rum Kala or Kale after having been conquered by the Ottoman Sultan Selim I, became a district in the year 1954. It took today's name. The destiny of Halfeti is simply said to be rewritten again in the year 2000. The reason is the fact that half of the city was submerged when the dam of Birecik was constructed. One side of the town, having been divided into two parts by waters of Euphrates, is a place where people of Halfeti live. Other side is the lost town reserving the history in it. After Halfeti, half of which was submerged, has become a member of the movement of international calm cities. Its beauties have been registered by being called the City Slow Halfeti. Consequently, the attention to the town has started to increase progressively. The number of visitors who have come to see the so-called quiet town has increased day by day. The facilities attracting tourists in the town have been starting to take place thanks to the support of the district governorship and municipality of Halfeti. The hidden paradise submerged by Euphrates is located along the center of natural beauties, attracting a great number of tourists. The bridge, also named Halfeti Gerdana, the dewlap of Halfeti, was built by partnership between the administration of GAP and district governorship of Halfeti, has a spectacular view of the river. It's possible for you to enjoy this lovely view of the river not only during the daytime, but also at night, thanks to the illumination set up on the bridge. When you come over to Halfeti, it's a privilege to breathe the air of Euphrates and to cross over to the dewlap of Halfeti. Halfeti has hosted to a lot of civilizations. It's possible that you will see some artifacts left from every language and culture. Barshavna Monastery, with outstanding architecture built in the 13th century, is one of the oldest buildings remaining today. The Gökuyu Church, built in the time of the Macedonian Kingdom, with its different kind of hewn stones, is one of the important artifacts of Halfeti. The hamlet of Kantama is a place also known as the Inn of Seljuks. It is thought that the inn, having a closed section and an open courtyard, is thought to be built in the medieval age. Narses Church, constructed at the end of the 12th century, which is dedicated to the patrician poet Narses, is another historical building in the area. This church, which was being used as a place of worship by the Armenians, is located inside the city walls. In Halfeti, joining the boat tour organized on the river gives you a chance to explore the historical tissue of the region above the water. Viewing the Rumkale, Batık Minare and Savashan from the riverside gives you a fantastic feeling. One of the gorgeous symbols of Halfeti's unique beauty is Çekenköy, which was named after the commander of Mamluk who ruled it once. The site above the water and the site under the water in Çekenköy that has been submerged in the dam possess such sceneries worthy of a postcard. The nature of Halfeti is also very special. Apart from the North African striped hyena, is also known to be living only in Halfeti. Turkey's tallest lizard, known as the Varanus griseus, and the different kinds of birds in the canyon, the turtle of Euphrates, and the thorny fish are some of the native species. These species find life in Değirmenderesi Canyon and the Gülüce stream, and there are also trekking places formed of natural scenes. Halfeti has such a beautiful symbol that it's impossible for you to see this symbol anywhere except in Halfeti. So what is that? Of course, the dark rose. The dark rose has been the topic and the name for songs, poems, novels, TV shows, and brands of perfumes which grows on the territorial circumstances. The microclimate of Halfeti gives the color of the dark rose. While the dark rose revives in the greenhouses of the Halfeti district governorship, it provides a great attraction and draws the interest of the tourists who visit the town. One of the first things that you must absolutely do when visiting Halfeti is to take a boat trip on the Euphrates. At the beginning of Halfeti, taking a river trip along the town by boat and absorbing this magnificent beauty will make you adore Halfeti. Except the boat trips, Halfeti presents different choices in the water sports such as diving, canoeing, rowing, sailing, water skiing, which are some of the water sports to be done in Halfeti. There are many choices of accommodation in Halfeti. The number of hotels, stone mansions, hostels, and the number of beds increase as long as tourism flourishes. Meanwhile, those visiting the Halfeti are fascinated by the activities, restaurants and cafes in the touristic area. Halfeti on the shores of Euphrates has a long cuisine culture history. Halfeti foods such as kebab of shabut fish, aubergine kebab, fig roasting, mulkasha rice, black chickpea, which are influenced by the cuisines of both Gaziantep and Şanlıurfa, are only some of the foods which can appetize you. As for the desserts, locally known as sarı burma, do not leave Halfeti without trying any of these unique foods. While the city conserves historical tissue and natural wonders, Halfeti grows and changes from the frame of the city modernization. The services which the Halfeti municipality provides for the district intends to make it more livable every day. Halfeti has been a center of attraction for its famous Fruit Meals Festival. In the past few months, for the second of which is being organized, where delicious fruit meals are being exhibited. Its hidden paradise, the dark rose, its cuisine, and its warm-hearted people make Halfeti an extremely incredible place for those who visit it. To see the Pearl of Şanlıurfa and to be our guest, we are looking forward to welcoming you in Halfeti.